Call this meeting the Board of Trustees to order. The recording and/or broadcast of the meeting is being made at the discretion of the board and may capture images and sounds of those attending the meeting. Roll call. Vladimir. Here. Jessica.
Here.
Brian. Here. Shelby.
Here.
And I'm here as well. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Would any board members like to provide comment on the agenda? I have a motion from Vladimir. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Vladimir. All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
No one opposed? Passes 5-0. Closed session report. No action is taken. Boys, request to address the board, please.
Hello, good evening. On behalf of LATA, I would like to formally congratulate Sandra on her selection as LASD's next superintendent, pending final board contract approval, which is what we're here for tonight. We are looking forward to continuing our positive partnership as we carry on our work together and enter this new chapter. We would also like to thank both Jeff and Sandra for attending our LATA Rep Council meeting today to talk with teachers as we approach this transition. So that's it. Just thank you and congratulations.
No other employee here for the rest of the board. I'm going to move on to provide public comment on the agenda item. Speaker cards can be submitted to the superintendent. Speaker cards will not be accepted once public comment begins. Your name will be announced when it's your turn to speak. Does anyone like to address the board on anything that's not on the agenda? Discussion items. Superintendent search review. We've asked Mr. Andrew, not Andrews, keeping the S on there, sorry, Eric, to join us and just go over the review, the search process and how that worked out. Floor is yours. You take your mute off. Thank you.
All right, I'm good to go. Thank you so much for this opportunity to speak with the board and the public. First of all, Leadership Associates wants to thank the board and the wonderful community. We were able to meet with several different community members, teachers, classified students, and so on to get a sense of what they wanted to see in the next superintendent. We held community outreach meetings on March 4th, 9th, and 12th, and there were a total of 13 sessions, and there were over 60 participants who moved forward. In addition to that, we had an online survey, and there were about 206, 207 participants in the online survey. And with that survey, the majority were parents. There were about 100 parents. There were about 85 teachers. There were 38 community members, 33 school volunteers, 21 classified employees. And you may notice that those numbers add up to more than 207. That's primarily 206. That's primarily because people could decide to go on the survey and serve and respond as an employee and as a parent, as a community member, and then as a parent. And so that's why the number exceeds the 206 that's there. Once we took all the information we gathered from the community input sessions, the online survey, we looked for trends within those documents and in those meetings and developed what was called a position description. And that position description was used by Leadership Associates and approved by the board to develop and to recruit various candidates for the position. In addition to that, there is advertising. So we always advertise in EdCal, which is the Association of California School Administrators organization, and they have a publication called EdCal, and it lists all of the jobs that are being flown, all administrative jobs. In addition to that, we placed the position description on the website, and we also had it on the Los Altos website. That takes us to the recruitment stage. For recruitment, we reached out to people who we believe matched the position description. And so if we knew people from other settings that we thought, you would be a good fit, because we know the importance of fit in hiring a new superintendent. We also asked our partners in the firm. We meet every other Tuesday, and we asked other partners to send us recommendations of candidates who would meet the position description. Once that was done, we received 13 requests for applications, and those requests came everywhere from Seattle to Utah, from New York, the Department of Interior, the Indian Bureau. And out of that 13, 5 people decided that they would submit an application after they did their research and so on. Once that was done, we met with the board and we decided of the 5 who have applied that there are really only 2 who met the position description as tightly as we wanted to ensure that we had that synergy and had the alignment. And in the end, we ended up interviewing 2 candidates and were able to identify a finalist. And I think tonight the board will take action on that.
Thank you for the recap. I appreciate the detail there.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions? Looks like not. Well, thank you. Thank you for jumping in and thank you for all your help to get us to this stage tonight. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And I will tell you, and I told you in person, and I'll say it publicly, you are a great board to work with. I really, and my partner, Jackie Horace, really enjoyed working with you as a board. You're thoughtful, you're involved, you're engaged. And so thank you so much for the work that you're doing for the kids in Los Altos and the kids of the state of California. We really appreciate that.
Your check is in the mail.
I haven't asked them if they cleared yet, but it sounds like.
Well, thank you guys and have a great rest of your board meeting.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eric.
Action item number 2, the 2022-25 employment assessment for the school superintendent agreement. Thank you. I can really read this stuff. For superintendent of school, the board of trustees shall consider approving the 2022 through 2025 employment agreement for superintendent of schools. I need to read something here, and then we'll go into conversation. But you're all going to have to read it. Government Code Section 54953 requires the board, prior to taking action, to provide an oral summary of the recommendation for the final action of salaries, salary schedules, or compensation paid in the form of fringe benefits of a local agency, in an open meeting, which final action is being taken. The following are the financial terms of employment agreement for this This district has entered into a 3-year employment agreement that will expire on June 30th, 2025, unless sooner terminated as provided by the agreement. The superintendent's base salary for 2022/2023 shall be $265,000, available in 12 monthly installments. The base salary is subject to an adjustment in future years by board action upon consideration of merit, performance, fiscal considerations, and any other criteria determined relevant by the board. The superintendent will be entitled to the same fringe benefits such as medical, dental, vision, and eligibility to retiree health and welfare benefits that are offered to all other district certificated administrators. The superintendent shall receive a $250 a month travel allowance and with reimbursement for travel within district boundaries. The superintendent shall receive an annual contribution of $5,000 towards a qualifying retirement. The superintendent shall be entitled to 25 days paid vacation, 11 holidays, 3 personal days, and 2.5 floating holidays. The superintendent shall accrue 12 sick days per year as required by law. The district shall cover the expense of a mentor selected by the superintendent for the first year of this agreement. Cost of the mentor not to exceed $18,000. Actual and necessary costs for business-related expenses incurred due to travel outside the district boundary shall be reimbursed upon submission of appropriate receipts as ordinarily required by any employee seeking reimbursement. Finally, the district agrees to pay the superintendent's membership dues for professional organizations such as ASCA, local organizations, and other professional dues and subscriptions approved by the board. That was painful. Sure, happy to. I'm sure that was painful for you all. Sorry about that. Are there any questions on the contract that Mr. Rose discussed? Any? Motion, should we take? Oh, do we have any public comment?
Just ask the question.
Do we have any public comment? No. No public. Do we want to move forward with a motion?
I'd like to move that we approve the contract with the superintendent as presented.
I'll second.
Thank you, Shally. Been moved by Vladimir, seconded by Shally, that we approve the 2022 to 2025 employment agreement with the superintendent of schools. All in favor?
Aye.
Sounds like it passes by vote.
Congratulations, Sandra. We're excited to have you.
Any other, I think we're at this point, we are now at board and administration comments.
I'll just start by saying I am incredibly excited about the opportunity. I thank you for your faith in me. I'm looking forward to working closely with you, with our marketing units, with our staff, and our parent community to really do what we know is best for the kids within our school district. I want to thank my family because I know that this is my son. Patrick is in the audience too, live from up in Oregon. But I know that this is a commitment for our family to make as well because it is a big responsibility. So I'm really looking forward to the work and so excited and honored.
Yeah, I'll say something as a long time district employee, 35 years. Very long time.
Did they have internet then?
No, we did not. This was a great choice by the board, perfect for this district, for this community. So thank you for your wisdom.
Yeah, I'll just echo the comments that I think you made a fantastic choice, Sandra. If you want to move with kids first, she's the one. So I am glad that we have built such a strong staff within the school district. And I talked to the teachers about this this afternoon, that we can continue the great work that we've started. Because it certainly has moved forward, but we're not done. So congratulations.
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you, as everybody else has, and I just want to say that you really, truly rose to the top. I know that this was a very rigorous process that Leadership Associates put all of us through, and it wasn't easy, and I think you really, really were the strongest candidate. So I feel so confident that you are, taking over this seat over here, starting July 1st. The only other thing I was going to say is that I had a blast at Junior Olympics. I might have gotten a sunburn. I don't know, because brown people can't burn. So it was.
No,
But it was a blast. It was a real blast. And it was so great that we could be outside in person. Mother Nature provided a gorgeous day. It was like Technicolor. So happy.
Right. Second all of that. Look forward to continuing to work with you.
I guess third that, and just really, I was glad to have all of you here for us during the pandemic. As a team, you were amazing, but you had to run the curriculum and instruction department, which is like the bread and butter of education. And you helped build that, you ran building that airplane and pivoted on every single dime we threw out at you. And all that effort really it gave us a lot of reasons why you should be the next superintendent. So I'm just really happy, and I hope you continue to be as enthusiastic about your superintendency as your CNI.
Let me see the first slide deck.
Julie Doyle.
Congratulations. And just wanted to echo what
Kelly said about being the strongest candidate. It's the great things.
Absolutely, me too, I do.
I guess I'm last, which means real nice stuff. Now let's get to. Thank you. I really appreciate A, the fact that you lied, and B, that you went through the process with us. Thank you very much. And based on that, I think